Huber in the morning on 100.7 The Bay.
Good morning to you, N-Dub.
I guess.
Good morning, Miles. Miles is ready today.
He's just ready. He's
Feel
just
it?
great.
Listen. You should get some of this energy. See the effort he puts into it?
Yeah, for like 15 minutes out of a 4-hour program.
It's Huber in the mornings on this day on 100.7 The Bay.
It sure is. Time to take a deep dive into February the 21st. Where has February gone? Cold enough for you? Time to take a deep dive into February 24th throughout the annals of history. Listen to clips, reminisce, cut glass down memory lane, all in a little segment we like to call It's all brought to you by our friends at Bayline X. They're located on Dover Road in Glen Burnie. You can head on over to BaylineX.com to find out more. Bayline X, it's where the professionals go. And speaking of professionals, just listen to this. That's a pro right there. Broadcasting professional.
His liver's probably great.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with Miles' liver. All right, Dan. It's 20-some-odd degrees. 24 degrees here this morning, but it's about to get warm in your heart. Ba-do-do-do.
Hey, before we get into this, do you know Frankie, Valli, Rev's producer, Alex Way's engine?
I did not have any clue about that until it was bellowing out of the production room and she started spinning around like a top.
He's exactly 174 years old.
You're right about
And
that.
she believes he's the cat's meow. The only 23-year-old woman on the face of this earth that is obsessed with Frankie Valli.
I think you're right on that age, too.
Gonna be the same. I remember one night.
1963 was a minute ago. You know what I mean?
It was. So let's transport you back to the younger days of a young Huber.
You want to know a little bit about me in this song?
I assume there's a lot of memories with you in the song.
We just mourned the loss of Bill from Bill's Music House a couple of days ago. And a young Huber walked into that Bill's Music House, maybe 1993, 94-ish, and bought his first ever DJ PA system. And every gig I played from 94 to like 04, I had to play this wretched song. And I hated it. I don't hate it, but it's probably the song I played the most.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Throughout my entire mobile DJing career. And it's like, it's good for the first like 45 seconds.
It's a short song. It's only 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh, there's a DJ remix that does this at the beginning, do for like an hour and a half.
Hey, everybody. All you cat and kittens out there. We're just hanging out at this VFW celebrating that young woman's 89th birthday.
The level of accuracy you just hit is unbelievable. That's it. That's 100% it.
So on the DJ list with this song, where does this rank as like, I need to get people up and moving?
So, I mean, I can break it down for you. You want to get behind the curtain? You want me to turn into Oz? I'm going to do it.
I don't care about this song.
I'm going to
care
turn
about
into
you.
Oz. So, the first people to ever dance at an event are old. Because they don't care. They've been through it all. They don't care what you think about them anymore. So they're your key to getting a dance floor going. You got to go old.
Okay.
And nothing gets the olds up like this bad boy.
Or Alex Way.
This and September. It's 1 and 1A.
Gotcha.
So that'll get them up. It will. And it's shameful. It's like you want to do something bad to your dog, so you get that treat out that you know he's going to love. It's that kind of shame. It's like, here, you think you're getting something good, but it's actually terrible.
Wow, I'm not getting any tips. I better put this on the spin.
But yeah, let's read the story, I suppose. The Four Seasons hit number 1 in the United Kingdom with December 1963, parenthetically entitled, Oh, What a Night. And who calls it December 1963? Nobody.
No.
Let's just drop that. We're over that. Nobody cares. It's called Oh, What a Night.
Guess what I typed into YouTube this morning?
You did not type December 1963.
Absolutely
Of course
not.
not. I wonder how many people, if you played that and said the name of this song is December 1963, true or false, you're getting 80% falses. Almost guarantee it if you did a survey. It's the only #1 UK hit for Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, who also topped the American charts with this song, but it was their 5th #1 here. And guess what I can't name? Any other, let alone 4 other Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons songs.
We're going to see.
Yeah, the Frankie Valli fan club president just walked out.
I need to know the 5 #1 hits.
The 5 #1 hits?
Sure.
Okay, there's Sherry, Can't Take My Eyes Off You, December 1963. Oh, God, what were the other 2? Ragdoll is one.
Living in a movie.
The Aerosmith version?
No. Oh, my gosh. What's the other one?
I'm color me shocked that you got this far.
Yeah.
Okay, I've met him once.
Oh,
That's
my
how
God.
much of a fan I am.
So, to make a long story
What,
short,
were you spoon-feeding him applesauce? You were wearing a white...
she was eating at a restaurant across from the venue. She sees a limo pull up, and she is
A limo or an ambulance?
It was a Lincoln, actually.
It was a Lincoln. I thought it was a limo.
It was a hearse.
She sees. That's so messed up. She sees Frankie Valli emerge from this Lincoln. She
On a
leaves the
stretcher.
restaurant, runs across traffic, 2 lanes of traffic, to meet this man as he's going in the back door.
It's true.
Every bit of this tracks. Every bit of this
stopped.
tracks.
I mean, I yelled, "Hey, Frankie," and he's halfway through the door and just turns around like, who's this
He said,
16-year-old?
Frankie, I knew somebody named Frankie one time. Oh, that was me. I'm thinking of me.
He stopped because he thought he was under attack. He just saw somebody bum rushing the back door.
So I was taller than him. And I'm 5'4".
Alex, if you could do me a solid,
Yeah.
Well,
find
he used to
the
be,
5
he
hits
used
for
to
me.
be 6'2". We got Walk Like a Man. We got Run Around Sue. Linda, I think, had 2 of them here. Big Girls Don't Cry. Any of these ringing a bell, Alex?
I mean, all of them do. Run Around Sue is a jam.
When other people had posters of Justin Timberlake and Mark Wahlberg on their wall, she had Frankie Valli on a can of soup up on her shelf.
Circa the 70s.
What is going on in the world?
Well, you got to give me a year.
I don't want to. 1846.
Him and Columbus.
I got 2 guesses, and one of them is Chris from the Eastern Shore, who I probably knows Frankie Valli somehow. Probably was his dealer. And Patty from Relay both agreeing. 1976.
It is 1976.
That is correct. That is correct. That is correct.
All right, nice. That was good. Alex I've never seen her glow like this before.
All right, you got the 5 #1 hits?
I do.
Okay, hit
So we have Sherry, Big Girls Don't Cry, Walk Like a Man, Ragdoll, and December 1963. And I have the next 5 because I'm a
I mean, I know all of those, so keep going.
Okay, My Eyes Adored You.
Nope.
Grease. So he sang...
Oh, Grease.
Oh, Grease
Forgot
is-
about that.
It's the word.
Man,
Yup.
Frankie Valli, huge.
Who Loves You, Beggin', which is now popular from some covers, and
Oh, yeah.
The Night.
I don't know the night, but he has a lot of hits. Good on him.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Great.
I
Thank
love
you.
him.
Thank you, Alex.
You're welcome.
I would love to dive deeper into how you know all that stuff, but I'm not going to. We're going to continue on. Super in the morning. Hopefully the next subject of On This Day isn't 4,000 years old.
It's old school.
Frankie Valli, R.I.P. a little while ago. He's still here. Just practicing. And now we're moving on to something that, in my head, isn't that old, but probably is significantly older than I think it is. And we're going to discuss the year in which it came out here.
Yep.
There were a few things that were consistent in my world for quite some time. They were going out a lot of times to Della Rose's on the avenue there in White Marsh. R.I.P. He gone. And then coming back to one of a few different friends' houses and watching the following movie.
Sorry, we're going streaking through the quad and into the gymnasium. Come on, everybody! Come on! Snoop!
Loop-a-loop.
Snoop-a-loop! No, it's cool. It's cool. I'm cool. Bring your green hat. Let's go. Come on, everybody. We're going.
I can't even fathom how many times I've told somebody it was cool and that they could bring their green hat. I mean, we've talked about this a few times, how movies like Wayne's World and that one for sure, and a couple others that are escaping me right now, have changed the vernacular of a certain generation for quite some time. I mean, old school got quoted quite a bit.
It did.
I can't make you any louder. I don't know what to do. I hear you in the room louder than I hear you in my headphones, and that can't be good.
Do you want me to eat the microphone a little bit?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm going to talk like this for the rest of the show.
But I loved the film. You're My Boy Blue. Singing Dust in the Wind. Jeremy Piven playing the mean guy was fantastic.
The mean dean.
Yeah. I have said what he's talking about, where she's from. He's gorgeous, the Sunshine State. But she's talking about Colorado. I love it. I love the movie.
My favorite part of the movie is at the very end during the credits when Juliette Lewis and Will Ferrell meet at the grocery store. And she's inviting him to a certain type of party.
That's right.
And this older lady passes by. Will Ferrell goes, yeah. You know it. He starts punching cereal. So good.
We have told each other in my friends group that it has 3 speeds many times because of the bread machine, where he gives the bread machine as a gift and then he gives it back and he's like, this is the one we gave you. This model? No, this exact one. I mean, I'm pretty sure that somebody in my friends group brought somebody else a bread machine just to make that joke one time.
Yeah, I mean, completely saved by the supporting cast. Luke Wilson.
Yeah, I know. He was definitely outgunned a little bit by Vince Vaughn and Will Ferrell, but who wouldn't be?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Luke knows what he's there to do.
And you know who else I love in that film, and it's not a big role, and now I can't think of his name, but he was on The Daily Show, and then he went on to ESPN, real tall, attractive dude, plays the boyfriend that's kind of a creep.
Oh, yeah.
Why can't I think of his name right now?
I can't think of his name either. That's an obscure character in that movie.
But you know who I'm talking about.
I do, yeah.
It was just, I don't know, it hit right at the right time for me, especially because we were those guys at that point, and if there was any way we could go back to college, we probably would have done it.
Right.
You know
Will
what I mean?
Ferrell being the DJ at the campus radio station.
It was like, it kind of captured that era where it's like you realize that youth is wasted on the young, and you've already missed your window.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you're like, man, if I could only, with this level of experience, go back and do that again, it would be amazing. But that ship has sailed.
Yeah, I mean, you thought it was funny then. Now you look back and you're like, I thought this was the trust tree, and I thought I could say anything in therapy.
That's right. Oh, the trust tree, the red dragon. I mean, there's so many great things in this goofy movie. And I got to be honest, it's been a minute since I've seen it. I guess it holds up. I'm not sure, though.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It is the best and worst of Will Ferrell and Vince Vaughn.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest, who both play the same character in everything they do.
Yeah. Elf is the only real character change for
him.
Will because it's more whimsical than dirty.
I think we might need to get You're My Boy Blue on a sound effect if we get that new machine.
Yeah,
that'd
we
be
need a new machine. We're at max capacity with everything.
That would be a good one. My boy Blue! And he sings it so poorly.
But he was right. We are just dust in the wind.
We are. And we're also trying to guess a year here. Barely Street Legal. Keep it on the down low. All these quotes are coming in right now. It's so great. 410-584-100.7. Clearly, we've struck a nerve because many of the nuts here on the text board are well-versed in this film.
Just really good at my job.
Uh-huh. And let's see, Linda from Nottingham, Joe in Dundalk, Sean in Dover, Patty in Relay, April in Sykesville, and so on and so forth. Giving us the year of our Lord, 1963. No, I'm just kidding.
We're going streaking. We're going through the quad and through the gymnasium.
All right, let's do it. It is time for 2003.
It is 2003.
That is correct. That is correct. That is correct.
Is it a fact?
That's the fact. Yeah.
It is
good,
a
good,
fact.
good.
Yeah, it's good.
The mashup you didn't know you needed on a Wednesday.
Here it comes.
I want you to put your hands together and welcome to the stage. Big round of applause for Jackson Heights' own Mr. Randy Watson. Yes!
All right, that was good. Good times today. Thank you to everybody. 410-584-100.7. Appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow, a little after 7 o'clock, with the radio sensation Sweep in the Nation.